Hello, I'm Amy, I'm a Reiki Master and Intuitive, and real quick, we're going to do a quick cleanse. I've taken a break for about a month now, I think, so this is going to be the first reading in a while. We're just going to see what the general energy is. This is just kind of me popping back on TikTok and just saying, hey, I'm back. I turned 24 on the 24th of September, so I feel like September was one of those months where I really was just focusing on myself and kind of, I went through this evolution phase in September, and I honestly kind of want to keep that to myself at this time, and maybe later I'll dive into it because it was a very powerful transformation for me on a personal or spiritual level. Alright. One of the first messages I was getting, and it's actually the reason why I'm filming this, is I was really getting the message that, of course I lose it, but it'll come in a minute. But for the pre-suffer, we have the Bloom card, creations, realize, right time, harvest, and celebrate, and then the Magician on the bottom. So something is finally coming in, something big, something that's coming in divine timing with this Bloom card. White roses can be significant at this time. And since October is coming, I do want to remind you that there is probably going to be some supernatural activity happening. And I just want to remind Collective that you're always safe, loved, and protected. It's just the veil is thinner because it's October, Halloween's coming up. So it's just something to keep in mind. Eight of Pentacles in reverse is your overall energy. I just got the message, I wanted to say earlier. It is a privilege to be in your life. And I'm getting that someone or something might try to come in the way of whatever's coming in. I'm getting that people, one of the things to keep in mind is everyone has an intuition. Even if they don't or aren't consciously aware they have an intuition, everyone has an intuition. And one of the things I'm getting is someone is trying to stop something from happening. Maybe in a connection, because I did see, and I didn't take it, but I did see the Two of Cups in reverse, so maybe someone is trying to interfere with the connection you have. It could be romantic or non-romantic, friends, family, etc. But it's a privilege to be in your life. And what I'm getting with just that message in general is maybe there's people in your life, and I'm not saying cut people out of your life. I don't endorse that unless it's very, very necessary and someone's getting hurt in this situation, physically, mentally, etc. I don't want to trigger anyone, but I'm getting that some people, and I keep repeating myself because I really need to get it into someone's head, that it is a privilege to be in your life. Not everyone has a right to your energy. And that's something I learned with myself in the past year. Exactly, clarity coming with the Ace of Swords. Not everyone deserves it. And I'm hearing something like, well, I gave birth to you, or I'm so-and-so's family member, or this is like a family member, and it's like you're obligated to see me, you're obligated to have a connection with me. No. No, you don't. I mean, and once again, you know who's good for you in your life and who isn't, but I'm getting that there's people that just don't, I don't want to be harsh, but there's people that just don't deserve to be in your life. I heard they're not good enough to be in your life. Damn, okay. So, I don't know. I mean, take what resonates and leave the rest, but I'm getting that there's someone, they just don't bring any good. And I don't like saying that, but someone just does not bring much good in your life. And then we have the Empress on the bottom. I kept suffering. And, alright, so the Three of Cups, I'm not going to take this, but the Three of Cups in reverse and the Death card in reverse. So there's a lack of celebration for something good that's happening to you at this time. There's a lack of celebration. Someone doesn't want you to have a death card moment. And when I say a death card moment, if you don't know much about the tarot, death card usually represents a new beginning, something that has to die to be born, essentially. And it very rarely means death. It actually does mean the start of a new beginning in most aspects, depending on what's around the cards, definitely. But someone just doesn't want you to evolve, and that's really disappointing. And it's not that you're in a bad place in life, it's just, it could be better, you know, like it could be a lot better for you. Or maybe people's perspectives on what they thought your life would be is not what it's turning out to be. If you know, you know. But someone's not happy about it. You're choosing something different than what someone else would want for you, and they're upset about it. I'm getting that it probably is family, because I feel like with friendships, and once again, it's your life, you would know. But I feel like with most friendships, it's kind of like, you know, whatever. Like, it doesn't really, I feel like the relationships between friends is usually healthy. Like, those are like the relationships you choose, essentially. So those are the people that support you, but maybe there's like a family member that doesn't. It could be one person or multiple, but we have, this is making sense. Okay, so I've been doing this a lot lately, where I always take like 4 or 5 cards in the bottom, and they just click. And I think I'm going to be done with the tarot because of this. But we have the Tower, the 2 of Cups, 9 of Swords in reverse, King of Cups in the upright, and the 2 of Wands in the upright. Some form of relationship, once again, it could be romantic or not romantic, I'm getting that it probably is. But something's shaking your life up right now. Something's shaking up your life in a big way, but it's bringing less anxiety and stress, and that is such a beautiful thing, because I'm getting that for most people, relationships, at least romantic relationships, have, or even friendships, have brought stress. It's like babysitting someone else, but I'm getting you're not babysitting. You're actually getting emotional support from someone, and it might come in unexpectedly, and there might be some roadblocks, but it's healthy, and it just clicks, is what I'm getting. Maybe they were different from your usual type, is also I heard, just from the 2 of Wands. It could be, maybe you make plans with this person that other people don't like. And we got the Rose Garden. In a sense, forgiveness, be gentle with yourself. So I'm getting everyone, and I don't even like that this is true, so bear with me, but everyone thinks what they're doing is what's best, unfortunately. And sometimes this is not the case. Well, what people think they're doing is just not what's best for you, but in their perception, in their mind, they think that what they're doing is what's best. Don't shoot the messenger. Once again, in most situations, in some situations, that is not a great thing. In some situations, it is a great thing. But just forgive people. They're trying. Maybe not in the way you would try. And there is this quote that has been sticking to me lately, where expect nothing and you will never be disappointed. And I'm getting that message too. What's the last message for collective? Okay. So the Tower card was kind of flipped out. So I'm getting that this is some sort of new contract coming. And there is support. Even if you don't see support, if it's from other family, from this partner of yours, from the universe, there is support for this new start. You know what's best for you. You don't have to listen to other people. You know what's best for you. Just ask the universe, and you'll know the best answer for your solutions, for your journey. Alright, thank you so much. Have a great night, and I'll see you next time. Bye.